Well, good evening, everybody. Madam Roy here again. I guess this is just a day for uploading a lot of videos. Um, this is kind of a response to V Westlife's video about his Compaq Deskpro EN. So I thought I'd show everybody my Compaq Deskpro EN. There are some slight differences between his and mine. As you can see, this is a Compaq Deskpro EN, and it has the Pentium 3. This is and let me double check on this. Yes, this is the Pentium 3, 666 megahertz processor, and as you can see, it says designed for Windows 2000 Professional. And when this actually shipped, it had, and I know you guys can't read this, so I don't mind showing it to you, Windows 98 2nd edition. I purchased this from our local thrift store about a month ago for $6.98. And when I got it, it was a semi-working system. Now let me explain. It came with 128 megabytes of memory, and it had a 10 gigabyte hard drive. And that was totally stock. That's how this system shipped. And from what I've looked up with using the different model number and the service code, this was manufactured somewhere around September of 1999. And again, when I got it, it was totally stock. It did boot up, but suffice to say, the original Seagate 10 gigabyte hard drive had seen better days. It actually had some stiction problems, which are very unusual for semi-newer drives like this. Usually they just fail and you can hear them clicking all over the place. So what I did is I took that drive out and I installed a 40 gigabyte Seagate Barracuda drive. Just an extra one that I had from an old build. And I also upgraded the memory. Now, the one thing I don't understand about these Compaqs, and don't get me wrong, these are solidly built. They're built like tanks. I mean, these cases are solid, and I've never heard of anybody having any major motherboard issues with these. But the one thing that really grinds my gears is the fact that it maxes out at 512 megabytes of RAM. Now, I know that was a lot when the system was built, but I had a Gateway 2000 that was 2 years older than this. It was built in 1997, and that was one of the first Pentium 2 processors. And that one you could actually upgrade to 768 megabytes of memory. This will actually take 512 megabyte sticks, but you can only have one in there, and that's what I have in the system right now is one 512 megabyte PC 133 stick of RAM. But I digress. I also did an upgrade. It originally just had the one CD-ROM drive here on the right side. I took that out and put in a DVD-ROM, and I also installed a CD burner. Now, I may never actually use those two drives, but it's nice to know that they're in there. Unlike the Westlife system, this one does not have front audio ports. I believe that came out the model after this one, but don't quote me on that. And it is quite a bit longer. Now, as for software, it is running Microsoft Windows 2000. And I'll show you guys some of the specs on here, if you can read that or not. It does have the 512 megabytes. Actually, Windows 2000 sees this 523,696 kilobytes of RAM. It is running Windows 2000 Professional with Service Pack 4 installed. And I'll show you guys the hard drive. And as you can see, it is a 40 gigabyte hard drive, and I have not used much space on here at all. Sorry about the flickering. It is a CRT monitor. And surprisingly enough, you would think in this day and age, 666 megahertz Pentium 3 would not be capable of doing anything on the internet. And I thought that as well, but I will open up Opera and show you that, well, you're not going to be doing a lot of multimedia applications such as YouTube or Facebook. For basic internet searching and to check your email, this is more than sufficient. And I really do like Opera because that is the only browser that is currently supported by that currently supports Windows 2000. And we'll just click on eBay here. And as you can see, it is pretty quick for what it is. I mean, you got to remember, this is a 12-year-old computer. Alright. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, you know, it's a nice system to play around with. I've been wanting a good computer that could play some of my older Windows 95, Windows 98 era games. And this really works perfectly. And even have a couple newer games on here. Let's see, what should I show you guys? This is a pretty nifty game. This is called Bricks of Egypt. Yeah, it is very hard to play the camera. Well, I'm holding the camera, but as you can see, plays games like this just fine. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this review of my Compaq Deskpro EN. See you later.